I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I got the cash in the bag, baby I'm back, for the rocks on the sides, I'm the attack, baby I'm back, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, no cap, only got one, so you better hold it up, cash in the bag, baby I'm back, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I won't obey, you cannot tell me what I cannot say, I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay, I'll live each second like my final day, you can't take that away, yeah.
Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer. Today, we're back with more good old universe mode. We took a couple days off, but that's okay, and I think it's kind of understandable since, well, graduation happened and all that. I think that is more than reasonable, but well, what do we have here? Dearest friends, we've got the man, Becky Lynch, joining us here on NXT here tonight. Okay, not let me make the big announcement.
Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
So Becky Lynch, who won the Women's Royal Rumble match, if y'all remember correctly, she has decided to go after the NXT Women's Championship. This is quite interesting. Right now it's currently being held by Shotzi, so we could be getting Becky versus Shotzi at WrestleMania. Who knows? We still got a long ways to go before we get to WrestleMania, but lo and behold, for the time being, it looks like we have Becky Lynch over in NXT, which is quite exciting to say the least, because we're going to get matches just like this one, y'all. Oh boy, this is going to be good. This should be quite good. Grab your snacks for this one, kids. Grab your snacks. We got Becky Lynch versus Sarray coming up. Sarray, of course, having a good showing here on NXT. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here between Becky Lynch and Sarray here tonight. Of course, we have we have one huge match in the main event for a spot in the men's Elimination Chamber matchup. That will be featuring Edge versus Intercontinental Champion LA Knight. So that'll be quite interesting. We've also got Kyle O'Reilly taking on Santos Escobar as Seth Rollins and Kyle O'Reilly are officially challenging Legado del Fantasma at Elimination Chamber in a ladder match to see who walks out with the NXT Tag Team Gold. They've been sort of in a feud on and off for a little while, and so what better way than to have a bunch of ladders involved for titles. The fans are excited to see Becky Lynch, and so are we, y'all. So are we. Of course, we've got 3 episodes until Elimination Chamber. Now, here's the scoop. So, my hope is to get, like, 3 episodes filmed tonight, right? Which is, you know, the lead up into Elimination Chamber. Plus, I'm having way too much fun, and it's been a few days since I filmed a Universe Mode video, so I figured I might as well do it tonight. But here's the scoop. I'm hoping to just, you know, get through all the Universe Mode stuff. Just in general, we're going to go, like, a few days, probably close to a week in a row, like, straight, including Saturday. I know I do reaction videos on Saturdays, but we're going to do a double upload day because of the polar vortex of doom that is coming in. If you don't know what's going on, basically we have a huge winter storm here in the U.S., which I guess is supposed to reach parts of Mexico and, like, Central America or South America, something like that. And I'm just like, what is in the Caribbean? And I'm like, what is this? But basically here, where I live, in Greater Cincinnati, well, we're supposed to get into negative temperatures at some point within the next couple of days or so, and we may or may not get snow. We're not sure what's happening yet, so I figured it might be a good idea while we're all... Basically, it's this huge, widespread, like, cold thing that's going on, right? So, basically, much of the country... Oh, Becky Lynch is going in for the cover now. Oh, and a kick out by Sarray too. Basically, much of the U.S. is going to be, like, dealing with this extreme cold over the weekend or this week. because we're seeing parts of, you know, like Montana, Wyoming. They're getting just so much cold right now. It's ridiculous. Oh, Becky's going for something here. Oh, Sarray with the counter. Beautiful counter right there from Sarray. Huge move right there. And Sarray's suddenly back in this matchup. She really needed that. But yeah, basically since the entire country is going to be like a block of ice by the time we get to the weekend, I figured it's going to be a double upload day on Saturday, more than likely, between the reaction video and, of course, you know, some people were not going anywhere for Christmas. So it's like, I might as well do it, right? Right. Sarray now going in for the cover. Oh, and Becky Lynch kicks out at 2. And yeah, I have a 3-day weekend. I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So what better way than to stay indoors and avoid the polar vortex of doom than by, you know, staying inside, filming videos, and eating good food. That's literally all I'm planning on doing. Oh, and putting together puzzles. That's been my weird, like, little hobby that I've been picking up since graduation. I have a 500-piecer on my table right now that I'm going to put together once I edit all these videos, or at least tonight's video. But I hope everyone's staying safe. Please stay safe out there with this crazy weather. And a huge maneuver right there from Sarray. Can Sarray pull off the upset here? Pull off the upset here. Oh, and Becky Lynch kicks out. I think this is just the first match. And to think this is just the first match, y'all. And I know we're going to have a Women's Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 2. Don't y'all worry. I haven't forgotten about that briefcase. It's just that, you know, we've got a lot going on. We need to prioritize the chamber match. The chamber matches, plural. So in case if you're keeping track at home, AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar is happening. And now so far we have Becky Lynch versus Shotzi for the NXT Women's Championship. And again, those two matches are subject to change, but basically the two Elimination Chamber matches will determine who will be taking on the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania and the NXT Champion at WrestleMania. So that's why they're kind of big deals. And that way we get some of our matches all set up, you know? It kind of makes sense to me, right? I'm trying to debate because I'm like, well, yeah, we're going to have Elimination Chamber Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's where I'm going with all this. We'll have daily uploads for the next few days. That's my goal anyway. Because, well, we took a couple days off, and reasonably so, I would say. And, well, we have the polar vortex of doom making its way through the U.S. and parts of Canada, and I guess this thing's even going into Mexico, into the Caribbean and stuff, or going to throughout the week, and I'm like, what is this? Like, my phone says for Thursday night it's going to reach -1, -2 degrees, like 4 a low, and that's like before you factor in the wind chill. And I'm like, I haven't had this in a little while, okay. Well, we got plenty of food around this household. Maybe we'll do the apartment tour when we can't leave the house all that much. That might be a good idea, but Becky Lynch now, not so sure if this is a good move or not, but I mean, hey, she's trying to aim for that count-out win, and I kind of don't blame her. Oh, dear God, did you hear that scream? I didn't even know that. Okay, well, you would think that I would recognize all these noises around, like, 87 episodes. Oh, dear God. We have been at this for so long. I love it, though. We're having a lot of fun, and that's what counts. Oh, right into the ladder. Oh, and Sarray. Breaking up the count. I was going to say, girl, why don't you just take the count-out win? That's what I would have done. These two are just leaving it all out there. We're here for it. And there goes Becky Lynch once again. Sometimes you don't realize like how much you really need somebody until, well, Becky Lynch arrives on your roster. Of course, she was formerly on SmackDown, former SmackDown Women's Champion. Alright, we're finally back inside the ring, I think. Love that for us. Hopefully we get a conclusive ending. There goes Sarray mounting a comeback here. Beautiful drop kick right there from Sarray to Becky Lynch. Sarray's feeling it. wanting to prove why she belongs in that #1 contender spot, or at least to go up the ladder. Oh, huge slam right there from Sarray to Becky. And Sarray picks up a huge win. Oh my god, what does this mean? Is Becky Lynch suddenly getting regrets? We don't know, y'all. We do not know. Oh my god, oh my god. What a match, y'all. What a moment. What a match, what a moment, and oh boy. This has been quite the episode. Well, like, I'm thinking, like, for Elimination Chamber, it's probably going to be split into 3 parts because we got so much going on. And speaking of so much going on, we got a new match added, people. We have Sarray versus Shotzi for that NXT Women's Championship at Elimination Chamber, or at least in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I think in a couple of weeks makes a little bit more sense. So it's the episode after Elimination Chamber is when this will happen, because quite frankly, we already have enough on our card. We have enough on our plates. There we go, we got it penciled in, so it could very well be. Could very well be Sarray versus Lynch 2 at WrestleMania, or it could very well be Shotzi versus Lynch at WrestleMania. Either way around, Shotzi has earned herself a championship opportunity in an upcoming episode of NXT. So, let's keep things moving, y'all. We got something going on, apparently, backstage, per usual, I guess. Oh no, oh no, we got Roman Reigns and Shinsuke Nakamura, of course. These two will collide coming up at Elimination Chamber as well. I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, do I want Elimination Chamber to be in 2 parts or 3 parts? But I feel like, of course, we might have to go to the 3-part route, simply because the Elimination Chamber matches take 10,000 years to go through. So, there's that. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. The frickin' shovel, man. I've lost track. I have genuinely lost track of how many times Roman has hit Shinsuke with that shovel. Oh my god, I can't talk. Oh my god. Somebody needs to go get some help back here. Is Shinsuke okay? I swear to god, is this all we're gonna have? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think Roman is literally just trying to bury Shinsuke Nakamura backstage with that shovel. Oh no. It's okay, Shinsuke. We're gonna get some help for you backstage. We are going to get some help for you backstage, Shinsuke. We truly are. Oh no. Oh boy. This feud is already escalating very quickly. Oh boy. Let's get to the next match. Alright, here we go, people. Whoa, boy. We will keep you posted on Shinsuke Nakamura throughout the evening. He's been taken to a local medical facility and that sort of thing. I know we changed the wordage and the verbiage from local medical facility to a medical center, hospital, that sort of thing, but, you know, I like the wordage of it.
Way to the ring, accompanied by Seth Rollins from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
So yeah, like I mentioned, Seth Rollins and Kyle O'Reilly, they've had this on and off partnership for a little while. And well, they've had their issues with Legado del Fantasma in recent weeks. And so that has led to a matchup at least between Kyle O'Reilly and Santos Escobar. But O'Reilly and Rollins will take on Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza at Elimination Chamber in a ladder match for those NXT Tag Team titles. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, to say the least. Oh boy. What a matchup that we're about to have, y'all. What a match. But I mean, like, at least 2-on-3 seems a little bit better than 1-on-3, and it's nice to see Seth out here with his ridiculous jacket. Well, he got rid of the ridiculous jacket, but we all saw the ridiculous jacket. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. It's a total bob. It's like, Christina, you keep putting them in matches for the music. There we go. We're getting there. But yeah, this is how this whole little feud sort of came to be in a way, so there's that. Oh my god, I need some water. I should get up and get some water after I'm done filming this episode. That might be a good thing to do. But yeah, I hope that you all enjoy all the uploads that we're going to be having this week. Literally, I think within... we're going to have a good, like, 7 uploads coming up. 6 of Universe Mode, and, well, of course, 1 of our weekly reaction videos as we report on the crazy weather here in the midst of the wrestling. And here we go, people. We got O'Reilly versus Escobar. Let's see what happens here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. O'Reilly now on the offense right here. And Escobar now on the offense, and O'Reilly goes into the corner. Oh, O'Reilly blocks. Again, I'm trying to figure out, like, how, like, because I'm thinking, like, okay, well, we've got a bunch of episodes between Mania and Elimination Chamber. We've got a good, like, 6 or so weeks, which is going to be plenty of time to build up everything. But I'm like, okay, well, how are we going to build up to everything? Like, do we just do NXT? Do we keep doing the Raw and NXT thing, I should say? I feel like we should, and then what happens when we get to WrestleMania? Because I'm thinking, like, okay, if we're done with the... I'm thinking out loud again. Because we'll be through Elimination Chamber this weekend, right? So just in time for the holiday season. 'Tis the season, am I right? Right. But yeah, I kind of thought, I'm like, well, we're going to have a bunch of episodes coming up, and if we were to keep going, like, at the pace we're planning on going for the foreseeable future, I'm like, okay, well, we could be done by, like, sometime in January, which would give us a couple of months or so. I have a feeling we're going to be done with the Universe Mode, like, right around maybe Royal Rumble time, I think. That's sort of what I'm envisioning. And so I don't know what we do after that, or if we sprinkle in some other stuff in between, like a MyGM type of thing. Because we're going to need to fill some time in there, right? Right. Part of me is also like, just keep filming a bunch of videos, just keep backlogging them until you get done with Universe Mode and decide from there. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to see. I got plenty of time in my hands now that I don't have school to deal with. I just have my 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and... you know, it'll be a good time. I'm able to channel more energy into the channel, which is great. Oh, and Escobar just drained a lot of energy right there out of Kyle O'Reilly. Again, my apologies, I'm sort of rambling at this point, but, you know, sometimes you gotta talk things through with your audience, right? Bam! Escobar now into the cover on Kyle O'Reilly. And O'Reilly kicks out. This is a dude that does not know how to stay down, like, at all. See, they even want them to fight forever, and we love that for them. Y'all, I gotta see what on earth happens in this main event, too, because they've had a little bit of an encounter, to say the least. They've had some encounters, but not, like, a match or anything. But here we go now, Escobar into the cover. Oh, and O'Reilly kicks out at 2. Again, we talk about consistency here. We've had consistency with Kyle O'Reilly. Like, you know, he, you know, was towards the main event at one point, but at least he's kind of in a championship picture of some capacity. Meanwhile, Escobar, he just sort of popped up out of nowhere, and we're here for that too. Seth just brought in a chair. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, a counter from Escobar now. Oh, boy. Will Kyle take the chair? This is interesting. Oh, boy. Here we go. Escobar now. He's looking for something here. What if we did like a whole like 50-week GM mode type of thing? I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be different than the previous one. Into the cover goes O'Reilly, and Escobar picks up. This dude's been picking up all kinds of crazy wins lately. We're here for it, though. Oh, boy. Escobar now picking up a huge win here tonight. Well, look at how cool the Trons look from above like that. Look at the camera angle. Look at how it's like angled up to the top like that. And Kyle O'Reilly's got a lot to think about because Seth Rollins tossed in that chair in the middle of the match. Like towards the end there, I should say. And well, he lost to Santos Escobar, so he's got a lot to think about as we continue down our pathway towards Elimination Chamber. But, on that note, we've got a main event to get to, people. We got to see who will be joining the Elimination Chamber match on the men's side of things. I gotta see who's in this match. Oh, just Ilya Dragunov and Goldberg. Well, actually, that's... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is gonna be a heck of a match. Alrighty, so, let's get to the main event, y'all. Let's get to the main event. Oh, boy. We've got Edge versus LA Knight, of course. We saw Edge attacking LA Knight not too long ago here on the channel, and they were sort of intermingled with Bob Lashley and John Cena. Oh, dear God, no. No! Y'all see who I'm seeing, right? Oh, boy. Y'all, Stephanie McMahon finally showed up on our freaking show. How long did that take now? Okay, we're just receiving news. Oh, come on. We were about to... Okay, fine. Oh, no. This can't be good for anybody, right? We're getting a report now that Edge has apparently jumped ship over to Monday Night Raw. People, we lost Edge. But we kind of gained Becky Lynch in the same episode, so... I don't know what that means. Oh, boy. This is something else, y'all. Freaking Stephanie, man. Oh, my God. Well, it looks like the GM was right behind this news. She's like, I'm not playing around with Stephanie. Anytime I see her, I'm going out there. God, I'm amazed. Well, I mean, look at what happened at the last pay-per-view at King of the Ring. We had the like Mandy Rose and Liv Morgan match, and Stephanie was out there for that. She's out here stealing our roster now. Love that for us. Love that for her. I mean, when was the last time that Edge actually won a match? I mean, he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase to Robert Roode. So, I mean, good on you, Stephanie, I guess. I mean, we got Becky Lynch. Now, granted, she did lose her first match on the show, but it was a very competitive match. Oh, boy. This is potentially Edge's last night on NXT. As we have a huge Elimination Chamber matchup opportunity right here. And, of course, everyone that loses, they get put into the Battle Royal. And the 2 Battle Royals will happen in 2 episodes' time. So, the Thursday episode of Universe Mode. Elimination Chamber should be starting on Friday. There we go. So that way you get something to watch before we get into our SmackDown reaction goodness. And while this cold barrels through the country. Oh boy. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just a weather nerd when it comes to winter weather especially. I'm baffled. And of course these two, we saw them fight at King of the Ring as well in that fatal 4-way match for that #1 contender spot. which Bob Lashley won. Edge was first eliminated. LA Knight was the runner-up in that matchup, so you know, they've intermingled a little bit. Freaking Bob. Bob has to get involved with everything. Oh no. Edge, you don't have the spear. What are we doing? Edge, what are you doing? I'm questioning everything at this point. Maybe Stephanie's trying to reinvigorate his career or something. I don't know. But I just had a very rough time here on freaking NXT. I just had a very rough time here on NXT. He started out a little strong, but, well, he's had a rough time. Oh boy. Edge is mounting a comeback of sorts here. Oh boy. Into the cover now goes Edge. Oh, what a 2 count. LA Knight kicks out. This is the main event of episode 87 of Universe Mode. I sound so defeated. I'm like, how many episodes is this thing gonna go? It's at least gonna go to 100, right? Well, I mean, it has to, no matter what, so that's exciting. Oh boy, what's LA Knight going for here? Come on, just send him packing over to Raw. I'm just saying, he betrayed the NXT roster. He pulled a Dolph Ziggler. We all know how that turned out. We haven't seen Dolph since. Oh, and an Edge kicks out. Oh boy. What was, did you just hear that squelch? What is this, The Walking Dead? Jesus. Things aren't looking too good for Edge right here. Oh, Edge with the counter, though. Edge, what are you doing? Oh, well, he went for a spear off the middle rope. Into the cover now. And LA Knight kicks at it, too. Edge is beside himself. He's got good old Stephanie McMahon in his corner. And he's defected over to Raw. This is the second person that's defected shows. From Raw to NXT, or from NXT to Raw. We did get Shotzi at least, but a spear connects. Could this be enough to put away LA Knight? And it is! Wow, look at that! Not a coincidence that he had Stephanie McMahon in his corner and finally won a frickin' match on the way out. Oh dear God, no. Oh boy, and he picked up a win against LA Knight! Which means he could very well be seeing a #1 contender's opportunity right there. I mean, I've got to think that he's got to be in line for #1 contender, or to be the #1 contender since he beat the champ. You know, that's only fair. That is only fair. We will pencil that in. We're saving a lot of this for after Elimination Chamber, okay? Okay. Alrighty. We got it penciled in for after Elimination Chamber, and I can't type. Sorry, I'm taking my notes as we're going through this, alright? God, they're not going to give us much of a choice but to continue doing Monday Night Raw and NXT leading up until frickin' WrestleMania, but wow, it took Edge jumping over to frickin' Raw and being managed by our pal, our confidant, our colleague, Stephanie McMahon. Frickin' Stephanie, man. Jeez. Either way around, we had a lot of developments in this episode. I hope everyone's staying safe and staying healthy. Please stay safe out there with this crazy weather that we're about to get soon. Because it's going to get cold, y'all. It is going to get cold. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for all the love and support, by the way. I greatly appreciate all the messages, all the comments, all the replies, all the, you know, just tweets, everything from this past weekend. I greatly appreciate it, and thanks for being patient. As you know, we took a little bit of a day off or two, you know, off of videos and that sort of thing. I think that's more than reasonable. So, there is that. Either way around, we will be back in full action as we head on up towards Elimination Chamber and, well, the crazy winter weather that we're about to get here in Kentucky. So, that's great. Either way, look, we're giving you extra content while you ride out the storm, okay? That's how I see it anyway. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see what happens moving ahead with Edge and LA Knight and this whole mess. and that sort of things. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all the next